When it comes to busy evenings and you're trying to get dinner on the table for your family in the middle of a million different activities, every second you save prepping dinner counts, right? And this tip also saves money. So one really simple thing that I do to save time and money when it comes to getting dinner on the table 7 nights a week, which I'll talk more about in a minute. One simple thing I do is chopping chicken breast and freezing it already chopped. And I don't do anything more than that. There's freezer recipes out there, or like freezer meal prep things, where you season the chicken, you put a sauce in. I just chop it and freeze it. That way I can use it for any meal I see fit. If I change my mind about a meal, something like that, doesn't matter. I can use this chopped chicken, which for some reason it's hard for me to say. I can use this chopped chicken for any recipe I want. And when I say any recipe, I really mean any recipe. So I have found that baking whole chicken breast takes forever and a day. I know why, like rationally I know why, right? Like it's a thick chunk of meat and you got to cook it all the way through because it's chicken. You can't take any chances with that. But I have found that chopping up chicken and cooking it in the skillet and then just throwing a sauce over it, whatever the sauce may be, is the easiest way to get a dinner on the table quickly. I have found that ground beef in a skillet, those recipes are really fast too. Ground beef cooks up really fast. And I also freeze ground beef. So sometimes I have tried cooking and freezing ground beef, and that's fine. But you can just throw a pound of ground beef in one of these Ziploc bags, press it out really thin, get the air out of it, and that will thaw really quickly. But this is also where I put the chopped frozen chicken. Just in one of these, thaws really quickly, is ready to go really quickly. So anywho, I will take even the chicken recipes that call for baking the chicken and turn them into a stovetop meal. So I will use chopped, diced, whatever you want to call it, tiny pieces of chicken and cook it in the skillet, pour whatever the other ingredients are over it, and turn that oven-baked chicken dinner into a stovetop chicken dinner, because I just don't have time to wait 90 minutes for chicken breast to cook all the way through. So this is a really short and to the point video that is the first video of a new series I'm beginning, where I am sharing a quick tip each week. That is also hard for me to say. A quick tip video series is what I am beginning. I am going to share these very short to the point videos that really wouldn't create a long 15 to 20 minute YouTube video. So this is my quick tip series where I'm sharing these things that help me save time, money, and sanity. Not only when it comes to feeding my family, which is my usual shtick, right? Saving time, money, and sanity when it comes to feeding your family, but these also will be tips just about everyday life. So I've got some about organizing emails. I've got some about streaming platforms. So be sure to subscribe if you want tips to save time, money, and sanity. And then talking about what I just mentioned about how I cook dinner 7 nights a week. So I do get dinner onto a plate for my family 7 nights a week. And I've said this in other videos that I don't necessarily cook dinner. And that is part of my thing. That is part of my principles that help me eat dinner at home, rather, 7 nights a week. But it can be things like throwing a frozen pizza in the oven. So I'm going to put information in the description for my newly revamped product, the Dinner GPS. And it is a roadmap, hence the name. It is a roadmap helping you get dinner on the table for your family more easily, again, saving you time, money, and sanity. So check that out in the description below and be sure to subscribe.